At the heart of your community. Castledown. Your station, your music. Castledown FM.
And it's another 2 in a row show. We're live till 9 o'clock tonight. It's Wednesday, then the 20th of March, 2019. And that was Dead Man Blues by the fantastic Ben Hemmen. And we should be catching up with him now on the telephone. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Thank you for your patience, sir. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Right, now, first of all, just tell us about that track we've just played, Dead Man Blues, please. It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for sending it to us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's my single coming up on the 12th of April, which is coming from my album, The Devil Beside Me, which is out on the 1st of May. Yeah, it's just about, I guess it's a song about feeling sort of disconnected from your kind of community, which seems slightly appropriate today with everything that's kind of going on in the news.
Okay, brilliant.
And everything, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great track, so thank you very much for that. Now, it says here, little quote, Ben Hemmen didn't so much find the blues as the blues found him. Tell us about that, please, Ben.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess things really sort of turned around for me sort of musically, kind of when I went for sort of a bit of a rough patch in my life, just sort of split with my girlfriend at the time and wasn't really doing too well sort of financially. And I kind of went on a sort of pilgrimage to the States, sort of all the major sort of music towns like Memphis and Nashville, and there I kind of really discovered a new direction in music, really, and sort of came back to the UK and put out my first album, which is Broken Man.
Okay, so you went to America then. What was that like for you, Ben?
It was quite a cool experience to be sort of. I just bought a guitar while I was on the road out there, and just sort of didn't really plan any gigs, but just sort of picked up some gigs on the road, really. So it was kind of a sort of bit of a self-discovery I went through while I was out there, really.
And how long were you out there for, Ben? And sort of some favourite gigs that always stick in your mind when you were over there?
I think I was out there for about a month, and the thing, Nashville really kind of stuck out to me. I played a gig there because it's such a music town. Even like the waitress is a singer, the guy sweeping the roads is a singer-songwriter. Everyone is there is music, so it's kind of quite an inspiring place to go and think how, there's a whole industry sort of based around music in one city. So it's kind of a pretty inspiring place.
And have you still got friends over there you're sort of still in touch with?
I haven't been back to the States for a while, actually. I guess I'm more sort of concentrating now on sort of spreading the word back here in the UK. So, yeah. So you came. Hopefully, we'll be back soon.
Yeah, great, absolutely. And what a great place to start as well. And you said for a month, I bet you learnt lots over there as well. Yeah. And did that month go really quick for you as well over there, Ben?
I think it seems to be whenever you go through and learn a lot of stuff. I don't know. It seems to kind of seem like a bit of a lifetime I was out there. But looking back, yeah, it was a really great experience. Yeah.
Okay, so from there then you came back to London. It says here you recorded a debut album. Tell us about that, please.
Yeah, that was just basically me just deciding, I'm not going to wait around for a record company. I'm not going to wait around for anyone to do something for me. I'm going to just go out and with the equipment that I had, I sort of recorded this album just by myself, really, and then just put it out there myself, self-released it, got it on iTunes, Spotify, and stuff like that. And, yeah, it seemed to do pretty well. I had some really good reviews and some really good sort of feedback from people who sort of really loved the record.
That's great, absolutely fantastic. And do you sort of get on the road as well, sort of promoting it? You sort of lots of gigs, yeah?
I do. Yeah, I play around London quite a lot. I've got a gig sort of coming up in Kingston upon Thames on the 1st of May. That's a place called Woody's Bar. And yeah, I do keep on the road quite a lot. I think it's important to sort of get out there and connect with your fans sort of on a one-to-one sort of level.
That's brilliant. And where'd you get your ideas as well for your tracks? I know you write a lot of your tracks, don't you? Where'd you get your ideas from?
Yeah, I write everything. Everything's kind of comes from, I don't know, my own personal experiences, and then I guess there's a sort of maybe a slightly political undertone, just about how, in modern life, people are starting to lose connection with community. People are starting to lose sort of sense of their self in a lot of ways. And I try to kind of sing about that, I suppose. It's something that I've suddenly felt as growing up in the modern time, I suppose.
Now, it says here you did a follow-up album, City of Streets, and then you went around Europe touring. How was that for you?
Europe is a place that I've got a lot of fond memories. I was there twice. I did 2 big tours in the summer months. Europe, I think if you're a sort of... Britain has quite a lot of kudos to musicians, so I think when people find out you're English, you instantly think of the Beatles, and you kind of have a lot of respect from people out there, so it's like a really cool place to play if you get the chance to.
And any memorable gigs when you were over in Europe, would you say?
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest with you. A lot of good times I had when I was out there. But, there were a few. I think probably one of the best ones that I had was when I was playing in Helsinki. And at the time of the year, it was, I think it's only about 3 hours of darkness. So I was playing outside about 10 o'clock at night, and it was like daylight.
Wow.
And there was this big, massive park overlooking me, and there was all these people in the park on the hill sort of watching me play outside. And it was like it was a pretty cool experience. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. And then you had another album, is this right? The Devil Beside Me. Tell us about that one, yeah.
So this was the one that's coming out on the 31st of May. It's basically what you've just heard, the Dead Man Blues, single from that album. And it was recorded in London with my band that I have at the moment. And it just kind of, I guess it's about the devil beside me being a sort of metaphor for sort of personal demons and how to kind of deal with that, I suppose, on a personal level.
Okay. And what was it like working with, is it Mark Waterman of Depeche Mode?
That's correct,
yeah, Elastica. What was it like working with him?
Yeah, he's a great guy, Mark. He's really good at kind of pushing you musically. I think he's really good at getting the best out of you as a musician. So, although it was quite an intense recording, because I got ill halfway through recording, which is never ideal, so we had to sort of postpone it halfway. But he's great. He's a great guy for getting the best out of musicians, I think.
Great, absolutely brilliant. Do you like recording in the studio then? Do you like gigging, Ben? Or a bit of both?
I think like people assume that recording is kind of like quite a fun thing to do as a musician, but actually it can be quite stressful, and the conditions that you're in often aren't ideal for being creative. But having said that, I do get into recording when I'm doing it, but I think for me, live is always sort of the best thing, because you're connecting with people. It's kind of real, it's of the moment, and you can just sort of let your hair down and kind of rock out. So I think, for me, live music is always what I love, I suppose, sharing my music with people in a kind of direct way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So, The Devil Beside Me, it comes out again, please. When's it going to be released?
It's the 31st of May, and that's out on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, basically all your major streaming platforms. And you can sort of buy CDs from me from a website, which is benhemming.co.uk. Okay,
brilliant. Ben, thank you ever so much for allowing us to ring you tonight. You're an absolute star. All right, good luck with the release of the next album. We're going to play now Never Had a Heart. Tell us about that particular track, please.
Yeah, that's the single that's out at the moment. I guess Never Had a Heart is quite a personal song, but it's about kind of losing sort of connection with sort of personal community, that kind of thing, a sort of sense of isolation. Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, listen, thank you very much again, as I said. All right, have a great rest of the evening, and I'm sure we'll be speaking again soon in the future. All right?
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Bye.